Well, Mr. Murakiyo, I would like to know more of your take on this Bvas. Please, can you tell us more about it? And were you privileged to study it at a close range to see that it can really, it has the capacity to really transmit results as Inec has claimed? Because for Inec now to revert back to their word and say that they couldn't transmit, when initially they told us before the election that they will transmit results right from the polling station. But now, no, the reverse was the case. So they bench back on their word. So I want to know, for your view on this Bvas, what do you think actually, or what do you feel that was responsible for the glitches and the shortcomings in this Bvas? Please, can you tell us something?
Yeah, so it's not all gloom. It's not all gloom at all. One of the things we must realize is our electoral systems, our governance systems, our democracy is growing.
Yes.
And I'm saying this upfront to mean that we've come a long way from 2015 when we started using the card reader, yes, up until the 2019 elections. We still have the card reader. In 2023, we have Bvas and we have IREV. Bvas is an accreditation technology, bimodal, accredited system. Yes. It can scan your face. So unlike the card reader that was just your fingerprint, now you could, have a facial scan, which actually now puts a second layer check on how to check over voting. Number one, to check manipulations at various levels, even up until the result. That is uploaded on IREV, where people can view, the results. Okay. But we've seen that the reverse is the key. And let me just also quickly say that I was one of the few people that gave INEC kudos. I mean, in terms of being able to scale through the hurdles of the National Assembly, in terms of getting the 2022 Electoral Act, signed and all. And I expected so much, and so I was really disappointed when the Bvas didn't perform optimally. But I want to also quickly state here that technology is not a solution in itself. Technology is a means to an end. If you build something on nothing, it will become nothing. So what I mean is, if you build a beautiful house just on sand without a foundation, the house will definitely crumble. Yes. And the reason is because you don't build something on nothing. Technology is garbage in, garbage out. It is what you give it that it gives you. Yes. You understand? So there's no problem with the technology. No, there's no problem with the technology whatsoever. The problem is the fact that the institution of state, whose responsibility it is to ensure that we have free, fair, credible elections, have not perfected its own systems and processes. So the result you have is the direct interpretation of the fact that the system itself is flawed. And when the system becomes flawed at that point, it's now difficult for you to have technology do anything. Because technology is just a means to an end. Technology is not the end itself. Technology would not make INEC come to the polling unit in time. Technology would not make, technology would not make the result sheet, better than what was uploaded on it. So if you go to IRF portal, you see situations where, you are seeing results from Kaduna, for example, in Rivers State. You are seeing places where people snapped themselves, and uploaded on IREV. You were seeing results that were TPEXed. You were seeing results that were changed. People came out and say, this is the result of my polling unit, but you go to IREV, you see something totally different, right? Yes. You see results where no party agent signed at all. So these things are not things you can fix with technology, right? So maybe the expectations of Nigerians, needs to be managed to understand that the technology is, because one of the conversations we're going to begin to hear post this election is that people will begin to say, let's revert to manual voting, take away the technology. No, the technology is an amplifier of the process, the system and processes that has been created. Take that away, the technology is garbage in, garbage out. Yes. You understand? There's no problem with the technology. Absolutely not. The problem is with the system of INEC, and it's a people problem. If INEC doesn't get it right, the technology can never get it right. So the technology would amplify the inefficiencies, of the institution of the state.